Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by to check out this video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave so you never miss any future uploads from me. And if you're oldie but a goodie, then thank you so much for coming back. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now. Now, I typically don't wear this much makeup, every day. Not that it's a lot of makeup, but I typically don't go here on a regular basis. But with Valentine's being right around the corner and love being in the air, I just felt inspired to do something a little bit more glamorous. So when I think about Valentine's dinners or anniversary dinners or really any kind of romantic date night, I believe you can never go wrong with a classic red lip. So I wanted to try this Fenty Beauty lip paint by Rihanna, and this is in the color Uncensored. Now, I really do like this color, but I will say that when I first put it on, it was like, it was just a little bit too much for me. So what I ended up doing was using a brown lip pencil to line my lips and just kind of bring the color down a little bit and give it more of a ombre effect. And I really do like the way that it turned out. Another thing that I'll say is I'm not really a fan of the applicator, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is what the applicator looks like, and I'm just not a huge fan. I think it's a little bit too fat, and I just feel like I had to work a little bit harder to make sure that they were lined nice and precise. But yeah, outside of that, I really do like this color. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then just continue to watch. Okay guys, so first up I am using the Clinique Moisture Surge, which by the way I love, and I am just applying that all over my face as kind of like a base. Then using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, I am going to apply that all over my eyelid, and then I like to rub it in using my finger versus a brush. I think the coverage is a lot better when I blend it out using my fingers, just to make sure that everything is blended nice and evenly. Next, with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I am going to use this color as a transitional shade, and I am just sweeping that all throughout my crease. And now, using a different color from that same Jaclyn Hill palette, I am going to go right over top of the first color that I did, but I'm going to focus my attention on the center lower part of my inner crease. And now with the Morphe 350 matte palette, I am going to be applying this darker brown shade to my outer V, just to kind of smoke it out and give it more of a dramatic look. So yeah, I'm just focusing this color right on the outer V of my eye. And now back to the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be using this beautiful shimmery gold color, and I am going to be applying that to my lid. Now I'm not taking the color all the way to the outer corner of my lid because I don't want to lose that dark brown shade. So yeah, I'm just focusing on the inner corner as well as the middle of my eyelid. So as you can see, I decided to go back over that dark brown color with the same color again, just because I felt like I lost a little bit of it with that gold shimmer. So yeah, I'm just going back over it just a little. And now using the Benefit POREfessional primer, which is my absolute favorite, I'm just focusing it right in my T-zone and a little bit underneath my eyes, but mainly on my nose and my T-zone, because my nose is where my pores are the largest. So yeah, I like to go over it with a second primer. So because I'm going for a nice glowy makeup look, I am mixing the Estee Lauder Double Wear with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I'm going to apply this all over my face. Now, I generally don't mix these two on a regular basis, but because I wanted to amp it up and achieve a more glowy look, I decided to mix this priming filter in with my foundation, and I love the way it turned out. Now, out of everything that I do, it probably takes me the longest to apply my foundation just because I spend so much time blending and just making sure that everything is blended and even and everything like that. So yeah, that's why I sped it up quite a bit, because this takes me a long time. Now I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I am applying that right underneath my eyes. And now with a damp beauty blender, I am just going to go back and blend that in really well. I always make sure that my beauty blender is nice and damp, because when it is, it just makes the concealer blend so much better into the foundation, and it doesn't really take a whole lot to blend it out. Now I'm taking this small concealer brush from Kat Von D, and I'm just going in and cleaning up right on the sides of my nose as well as underneath my eye. And then I also like to clean up right underneath where my eyeshadow is, just to define that line a little bit more and make it nice and neat. I like a sharp line where my eyeshadow stops, so I usually use this brush to achieve that look. And now I'm just taking that damp beauty blender and blending it out to make sure that that line is completely gone. And now mixing these two colors from the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette, I am going to go right where my cheekbone hits, and I'm also going to apply a little bit to my forehead, and then I'll take that same beauty blender and blend it out. I usually try to roll it going up instead of down, just because I don't want to, you know, bring my face down. So I usually kind of try to take that color and roll it up just a little bit up onto my cheekbone. Now using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, I'm just sweeping a little bit of it underneath my eyes where I applied the concealer, just to make sure that I don't have any creasing throughout the day. And then I also like to put just a little bit on my forehead as well to keep the shine down. And now with a big fluffy brush, I'm just going back and sweeping away all the excess as well as blending everything out. And now taking the bronzer out of this e.l.f. Duo set in the color St. Lucia, and I'm just going right over top of that cream contour that I did earlier, just to set everything and make sure that it stays in place. Now I'm going underneath my lower lash line with that same brown color that I applied in the outer V of my eye, and I'm just taking it and putting it right underneath my lash line. I'm also taking the L'Oreal Silkissime eyeliner in black and applying that as well. Using the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara in black, I am going in with quite a few coats just because I decided not to do lashes today. So yeah, I'm going in with quite a few coats of mascara on the top as well as the bottom. And now using this color from the original Carli Bybel palette, I am applying it right to the tops of my cheekbones as a highlight. You guys, I have been loving this lip balm by Smith's. I ordered it from Sephora and I love to use it a lot of times just by itself with no lipstick or anything like that. It's really moisturizing. So now taking this brown NYX lip liner, I am just lining my lips, and I know it looks a little red, and that's because I used this with the same lip look a couple of days ago. So yeah, there's still some red lipstick left on it, but this is a brown NYX lip liner. So I am lining my lips, and then I'm going to go in and fill in my lips with the same liner everywhere except for the direct center. And now using the Fenty Beauty lip paint in the color Uncensored, I am going in and just filling in my lips. I'm taking quite a bit of time to do this just because, like I was telling you guys earlier, the applicator is a little bit different. So I was just trying to be super careful just to make sure that I didn't go overboard. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.